Howdy, this is Rambo the Brand, Gackle, North Dakota. I am been on a mission over the last couple of weeks. I got a lot of doctors' checkups done, a lung cancer screening, a stress test, X-rays to see if I have any blockages or clots or anything. I'm all free and clear. I thought that was a smart thing to do after, I guess it's been 3 or 4 months now I haven't had a cigarette. I stopped counting after 36 days, and I truly have forgotten how long it's been since I've smoked. And I guess that's a good thing. I probably should celebrate it as a holiday. After smoking for damn near my entire life and being a child in the 70s. Of course, I started smoking young. Smoking was perceived differently when I was a child than it is now. I was able my entire life to buy cigarettes as a child. There was never any laws against me buying them. I'm from the last generation that was able to do that. But neither here nor there. I quit smoking. I got the checks done. I'm okay to work out, and the best workout in the world is walking, and that's where I'm going to start. But I have this predicament. After all the research I've done on all different kinds of diets, there's lots of great diets, and I'm sure they all work. And they all have one thing in common. They all have haters. They all have somebody saying, if you do it this way, you're dumb, or whatever. And that just goes for anything. There's always going to be those people. After my research, I found that calorie reduction, which worked for me in the past, is probably my best bet. My biggest calorie offender is actually sugar Dr. Pepper and root beer. A&W, to be precise, is my favorite. A&W root beer is 160 calories, a 12-ounce can. Dr. Pepper, I believe, is 150. I drink about 8 a day. So it's around 1,200 calories a day just in empty calories from soda. I've been doing this for years, except for the breaks I've taken when I've had failed health attempts in the past. I'm not going to say failed. Getting down to 215 pounds back when I had my diverticulitis there about 6 years ago was healthy for me at that moment when I was going through that. But I mean, here again, heaviest I've ever been in my life. I'm around 270 pounds. I'll have all that official when I start working out, because I plan on doing a lot of YouTubing, no matter how awkward it might seem or how embarrassing it might be for my children. I'm absolutely going to hold myself accountable to everybody out there. It worked for me for cigarettes. I believe it'll work for me here too. But the whole Aspermarty thing, I've got family that's drank diet sodas their entire lives. They're in their 70s and 80s now, and none of them have Aspermarty cancer. I've done some research on this, and just like in the calorie reduction groups where you count your calories, there's the haters in there that say counting calories is stupid. But there's a lot of success stories. Just like with the carnivore diet, you'll have the vegan in there saying it's stupid, but there's a lot of success stories with that. And then over in the vegan groups, you'll have a carnivore in there saying the same thing, and then you'll have both carnivores and vegans in the keto groups talking crap about them. So everybody has somebody talking crap about them. But for me, I am going to get rid of 1,200 calories a day starting here in a couple of days. And the mission I've been on is looking for a replacement for my Dr. Pepper. Back 6 years ago, there was a thing called Dr. Pepper Bold, 10 calorie. and it was the best diet drink that I've ever tasted in my life. Like I said, I grew up with aunts that drank Diet Coke, and the standard Diet Coke tastes like hell to me. But I ain't tasted it in years. We're gonna go over it again. Um, I got pretty much the available diet drinks for Gackle at the co-op here. Uh, this is what's sustainable for me. Dr. Pepper 10 has been discontinued. I looked it up just before I got on here. It's discontinued. Can't get it. Ain't gonna happen. So I gotta go with what I gotta go with. Hopefully, they have a Dr. Pepper out there that's equivalent to the Coca-Cola sugar-free, the Diet Coke, the sugar-free, A&W diet, the Dr. Pepper diet is what we're going to do here today. And it's just something to do. I need these things. I have a goal. I have a goal of having 100,000 people on my YouTube by the time I'm 60 years old, watching me be dysfunctional, chaotic, go on adventures, go on diets, cook meals, screw with my dog right here, Lucy, Hiroshima, the Japanese princess. Go on adventures with my kids, whatever the hell it is that I do. But I'm going to become way more active on YouTube, get myself out of Facebook completely. Facebook broke my heart. I had well over 1 million people on Facebook, and they erased me forever. Childhood memories of my children, lots of work and accomplishment getting people on there. Not just politics, but doing outdoor survival, hunting, prepping, and things like that. I had a massive following, and they just erased me. Just erased me like I was nothing, so I'm nothing to Facebook. I still got 900 people there. I do value everybody there. I got to figure out how to get most of you over to my YouTube. And that's going to be my goal here short term, is getting as many people I can over to my YouTube, commenting on my YouTube, and I'll be doing my discussions on YouTube. Well, to start this all off, it's basically going to be my health right now. There's a lot of things I got to do before I do any heavy adventuring again. I am going to conquer the Mississippi River. I believe I've already set the unofficial world record for longest distance ever traveled with a trolling motor at 48 miles. Until somebody shows me different. In my mind, I'm the world record holder. And I'm just going to have as much fun as I can until I freaking die. I'm 51 years old. LeBrans generally live into their late 60s. Based on that, I ain't got long to go. And I want to make the best of it. And I want to be as healthy as possible. And but at the same time, I don't want to do without the things that make it awesome to be an American. And I just think there is some balance here. I mean, once I get down to a weight that I can maintain, I can go back to drinking Dr. Pepper again. Just not 8 a day. But I could go back eventually to drink 1 a day. But, like I said, I'm looking for a replacement. The most intriguing in this taste test today is the difference between these two, intriguing for me. The root beer, I've already tried it. I got one to try on here. We'll do that first. It's got the root beer flavor. But if sugar was the soul of a soda, this is like root beer with no soul. But it is drinkable. But I'm not going to say it's amazing. My favorite sugar Dr. Pepper in the world. I can't wait to try the zero sugar version. But this is what I got here across here at the co-op. It's got the Dr. Pepper taste, but tastes like soulless. At least with that Dr. Pepper tin that they had, just that little bit of sweetener in there leveled out the taste. So I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, a 10 being the best sugar soda, and 1 being the absolute worst Splenda crap that I've tried in the past. Thank you, Becky, for letting me try those. I'd say this root beer is probably a 3 or a 4. This Dr. Pepper is a 3 or a 4. The regular, oh shit, the regular Diet Coke, oh, just like the root beer, just like the white Dr. Pepper, the Diet Dr. Pepper, it tastes like the soda it's supposed to be. It's got that flavor, but just like it's got no soul. If sugar is the soul, you can definitely tell. 3 or 4 with this one also. Now I just spilled this one all over my lap in front of y'all. Is the most intriguing one to me is the zero sugar, and I think I've seen one for Dr. Pepper out there. And if this one here is way better than these, I know that Dr. Pepper Zero is going to be way better too. And I'll go out and search for those this week and do an examination here with you guys. That's amazing. I'm not going to say it's a 10, because that's, like I said, a sugar Dr. Pepper is a 10 to me. A 9 would be a sugar Coke. Another 10 maybe would be like a Mr. Pibb to me. I like cherry Coke. I like the cherry Dr. Pepper. Those are all my top ones. A&W root beer. Those are all my 10s. But if I was to do, I said 3 or 4 with these, this one is easily a 6. This is better than average. This actually tastes better than some of the generic sugar sodas out there. That's pretty remarkable, Coca-Cola. And if Dr. Pepper has one that's zero sugar, I'm excited to try it. I have to buy all my soda in Jamestown if that's the case. If I can't find the Dr. Pepper here. But they have these in singles over at the co-op, so always have those to grab. But as far as these 4 are concerned, that is my favorite, the Coca-Cola Zero. Number 2 would be the Diet Dr. Pepper. Number 3 would be the A&W Root Beer. And number 4 would be last, the Coke. It's amazing to me because when I looked at the ingredients of both of these, they have the exact same ingredients. The only difference is this is lower in caffeine. Maybe they're using different amounts of the ingredients in each one of these, but somehow this one has landed number 1 on the scale of these 4, and this one has landed at last. Tastes like a soulless flat Coke, soulless flat root beer, and a soulless flat Dr. Pepper, and this tastes like it has a little soul. Don't taste like a full soul, but it tastes like it has a little soul. So hands down the winner in this competition, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Rock on, stay heavy.